Hi, everybody. I wanted to give you guys a quick rundown, a review of this book I read. It's called The Seven Levels of Intimacy. So the book starts off with a general discussion about intimacy, and then the book the middle of the book the author gives the seven levels of intimacy according to what he believes, and then at the end it kind of gives a little more about relationships. So the book begins by each chapter has like a theme. So like the first chapter, the author talks. He says, "Sex is not intimacy." He says in the next chapter, he says, "Common interests are not enough to keep a relationship alive." 3, there will be storms. Not if there will be, but when there will be. He says things like praying together helps a relationship stay together. It takes a relationship to another level. He asked in the next chapter, what is driving your relationship? He says there's 3 things that you can do to a relationship. You can let it die, you can abandon it, or you can transform it. He says a great relationship needs a common purpose. He says indifference is another problem that kills relationships. His definition of love is helping each other be the best version of each person is helping the other one be the best version of themselves. He says that when a relationship lacks intimacy, this causes friction and frustrations. He says one thing about all relationships, whether they're really good or just bad, relationships all have issues. He says great relationships must be nurtured, developed over the course of a lifetime, like a long period of time. Doesn't happen overnight. So he calls these things the roots of a great relationship. Taking walks, date nights, vacations, praying together, showing gratitude, etc., etc., etc. When you do those things on a regular basis, things that come along when the storms come along, this will kind of help you to get through those things a little better because you have that time invested with each other, that quality time invested with each other. If you don't have that, it might be a little bit tougher. He says, appreciate and praise those we love at least once a week. You should appreciate and praise them. He says that some people avoid intimacy because it requires us to open up. Okay, and then he talks about, he gives the 7 levels of intimacy. The first level, according to this author, is cliche. So this is the most basic form of any relationship level. It's the cliche. It's just a casual interaction. It's a safe level. Doesn't require the person anyone to open up at all. It's like questions like how are you, how you been, that kind of thing. Very basic. Number 2 is facts. So relationships get to a level when each of you are willing to share facts with each other. Facts don't create conflicts. Hey, I like the color red. You like the color blue. I like to eat chicken. You like to eat salad. That type of thing. They're facts. Okay, my favorite thing is to wear blue jeans. My favorite thing is to wear a dress. Those are facts. Okay, the next level 3 is opinions. Okay, he says that opinions is where sometimes relationship starts to get in trouble because these are some of the number 1 causes of controversy. You're really now starting to open up and show like some of your values, your principles, things like that, and they might differ from what the other person believes. So your opinions can be a cause of problems in relationships. Okay, the next level of intimacy is hopes and dreams. He says that when people get to this level, they feel comfortable enough to share their hopes and dreams with the other person. Okay, this is important because, like, if you can share your hopes and dreams with the person, and you remember, if you really love that person, you're helping them to become the best version of themselves in the relationship, and they're helping you. And so your hopes and dreams would be part of you becoming the best version of you. Okay, the next level would be the feeling level. Okay, this is when you begin to share and know each other's feelings. Okay, as you notice, as we go higher and higher, he describes it as like if you were, when we first started with the cliche level, you're fully clothed. The further you go up to the top level, the more layers of clothes you take off, and you're really wide open. You're leaving yourself wide open. The next level is faults, fears, and failures. Okay, these are when you feel comfortable enough to actually share some of the wounds of your past, some of the things that have happened in your past, and you're really opening yourself up to someone when you're doing this. He said this is almost like being naked. And then the last level, the highest level, is level 7. He says this is called legitimate needs. He says that every person has legitimate needs that they need met. He says that we should be working to help our partner, to help meet the needs of the legitimate needs of our partner. Okay, for our partner to help us meet our legitimate needs, we have to be really, really wide open. We have to trust this person. There has to be a tremendous amount of trust built. We have to have that when we talked about going on those walks, those date nights, we've been through storms. Okay, the more we've been through, the more open we'll be. So those are the 7 levels. Number 1, cliche. 2, facts. 3, opinions. 4, hopes and dreams. 5, feelings. 6, faults, fears, failures. And 7, legitimate needs. Okay, he also talks about 10 reasons, designing a great relationship. I'm just going to read what he says to you. Designing a great relationship. Number 1, establish a common goal. Number 2, clearly define what makes a relationship great. 3, agree on a plan to establish a great relationship. 4, make sure your plan is realistic. 5, believe you can achieve your plan. 6, make it an absolute must to be part of a great relationship. 7, perseverance and follow through. 8, hold each other accountable to your purpose and plan. 9, don't give up in the face of challenges. 10, get quality coaching. So here he also gives 10 reasons people don't have great relationships. Number 1, they don't have a common purpose established. Number 2, they don't clearly determine what makes a relationship great. 3, they make the plan, like the relationship, a moving target, so you never been able to hit the target. 4, they make it seem impossible. 5, they don't believe it's possible. 6, they never make it an absolute must. 7, they don't follow through. 8, they have no accountability. 9, they give up in the face of major challenge. And number 10, they never get quality coaching. So once again, this book that I read is called The 7 Levels of Intimacy. And I just wanted to give you a quick review of what this book was about. Feel free to check the book out yourself. Also, if you like the video, please subscribe to my page, and also like the video. Leave some comments for me. I'd love to continue to give you great content. So please help me out by doing those things. Like, subscribe, and comment. Peace. Thank you.